What's up, gang? It's yours truly, Tony Liottx, the good fella. I'm here with my homeboy co-host, Bobby Smuck, my other homeboy co-host, Vaughn Sellers. And you know what happens in the locker room.
Stays in the locker room, baby. It's staying right here.
Yes,
And I
sir.
say nothing, don't be D'Angelo Russell.
Yes, sir.
You will get moved out of LA.
Yes, sir. We got some good stuff for y'all today, man. We're gonna start off though with the NBA playoffs, man. And we're gonna make some educated guesses, some hypotheses on who we think might end up in the NBA finals.
I got questions. I don't even got nothing to say. Can Ant-Man beat the Denver Nuggets?
Not alone. He's scoring 43 points, and they still busted him up in Game 5. 43 points. Cat had nothing. Gobert's playing defense. He ain't got nothing offensively. So who's going to stop Jokic? And then if Jamal Murray gets going the way he does, you can't stop Denver. So that's it. It's
But
Jamal.
he ain't. And Denver still finding a way to win without Jamal Murray really being that.
Yeah.
Like, Jamal Murray is like one of the few players in NBA history I could really say he could be him one night, and then he'll disappear the next night.
Aaron Gordon's been that guy. He's been the 2. Jamal's really been their 3. In a sense, Jamal's still the 2, but if we're talking the points-wise, Jokic is the 1. Aaron Gordon has been the 2 without even needing the ball in his hands. You don't have to call a play for AG.
But talent-wise, I like the way that Aaron Gordon come to work every day. But talent-wise, Michael Porter Jr., bruh, is kind of Kevin Durant, bruh.
Word.
I just don't know where they heart lie, bruh. Like, if Michael Porter Jr. had like a Mamba mentality,
Yeah. But the problem is he can give you 25 to 30 points in one game. The next game he's going to give you 5.
but
And he's not.
my thing is, when you not the guy, imagine coming to work every day not knowing what you're going to be able to do.
Right.
That's the only thing, the problem I see with Denver. You know, because Denver can win games, bro. And Jokic ain't got out no triple double.
Are they going back to Denver for Game 7? Is it in Denver?
Yeah, it'll definitely be in Denver.
I don't see Minnesota going into Denver.
Nah. I think Minnesota.
I mean, they did it. They did it though. Don't do that because they did it the first 2
I'm
games.
talking Game 7. I ain't talking to.
Seven,
they did do it the
seven,
first 2
seven.
games.
He's talking about games 1 and 2.
I'm just saying they did it. They
Seven.
showed they can win there.
I
They
mean,
did so they can
a
win
Game
there.
7 isn't
Seven
anything.
different.
Anything can happen in a Game 7. You're
You
absolutely
never been
right.
in the game
But
7 until you've been in the game 7.
Right.
It is one of
You
those
know what I
things where
mean?
anything can happen. I completely agree with you. So I'm not trying to sit here and say Minnesota can't go in there and do it. I just think Jokic obviously is going to be Jokic. Gordon's going to be doing what Gordon does. Murray needs to step up. And unless Karl Anthony Towns can be a solid number 2, they're not going to go in there.
But my thing is, when Karl Anthony Towns was drafted number 1 overall by the Minnesota Timberwolves, you was the guy.
Yes.
I think Karl Anthony Towns actually doing a pretty good job realizing, like, he better than me.
Yeah.
I think he's doing a good job.
Yeah.
And he's
But
a
where
really good
does that
number
put
2.
me as far as my ego as a player?
But there's sometimes I feel like he still wants to be the number 1 because I'm sitting there watching. I think it was game 5, I think, and he's sitting there like he's 0-10 or whatever he is, and he's still when he gets the ball, he's scoring.
Bad
Like he's
possession.
not even looking to shoot the ball. You know what I'm saying? And I think there's times when he needs to be like, I'm number 2. I can draw this double team down low or whatever. And
when he take that approach, I feel like they're a better team.
Yeah.
On some nights he should be the number 1.
Yeah.
I think it's a matter of him picking his spots. And Ant-Man picking his spots as well and shit.
Yeah.
Why he went and dropped 40, 45 or whatever he dropped the night before and they lost.
Yeah. And the
Because,
next game they come in double team and Ant. That should have been when Cat takes over.
Yeah, for sure.
But I'm gonna say out of every team in the playoffs, Minnesota actually got the best number 1 role player. Nazir Reed is a nice player, bro. He would be a starter on a lot of teams.
He won 6th man of the year. So
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But even prior to that, you saw it leading up to that, to where it's like,
Yep.
you know, Nasir Reed, bro, he's solid, bro. I rebound, I can hit the three, the mid range, I bang. I think with the Timberwolves, one or two things gonna happen. They're gonna get rid of that core too fast because they didn't win it all. Or because my thing is, I remember the day they traded for Rudy Gobert, and I was like, what is him and Karl Anthony Towns gonna look like?
I didn't think they would work.
They figured it out.
They did. They did.
But they figured it out because Anthony Edwards developed to be who he was supposed to be. You take Anthony Edwards out, if he get like they in each other way, it make Karl Anthony Towns be a 7-foot 3-point shooter.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think
but it's taken away from the big man stuff that he used to do prior to. You know, that team got to take a lot of sacrifices in order for it to work, for real.
I think Minnesota can win if they use the others a little bit more effectively. I think they need to be more like kind of what happened in Dallas with Luka and Kyrie, how they started using their others really, really well.
I think Kyrie accepted in his own mind. To me, Kyrie Irving is the best ball handler I've ever seen in my life.
He can handle the ball.
He's not the best leader.
No.
Though.
And I don't know if
He
Luka
wanna. I don't think so, but it seemed like they starting to come together and realize, like, bro, when it's your time, when I'm tired, bro, you will take over because you can't stop neither one of them one-on-one. You can't stop them.
No, you really can't. But it's been in that series, it's been PJ Washington he's been their guy. PJ Washington, they've used him.
Anytime you see somebody go on the finals run, like even when it was Pau Gasol and Kobe, Trevor Ariza made the plays that where this play gonna come from? Ron Artest, Meta World Peace.
Yeah, it's the others that
you have to have in order to win a championship, your role players, somebody has to do something like outside of what they normally do and elevate. The stars gonna do what they do.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what role player is gonna really take on that challenge, and then you gotta have luck on your side.
Yeah, I think they definitely should do a better job of keeping Nas Reed active and out of the corner. What I would do, I would put Cat in the corner because that's what he do. He can't pull up. I'm saying when they all on the floor, I would put Cat in the corner, and I would put Nas Reed in pick and roll action. Nas Reed is a problem when he active, bro. And he got the energy in the tank to do the shit that Cat don't do.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
Jesse, what up, bro? What up, cuz? What up, Josh?
I think what's up, gang?
What's up, buddy?
What's up, gang? Tap in. Make sure y'all tap into the Locker Room Podcast, man. We live right now, man. Go ahead. Hashtag the society.
Yeah, Hooters, man. We getting it in. Like you said, Nas Reed. But my thing is with Nas Reed, let's say you scored 25 in game 3. Game 4, you ain't getting the ball no more. How are you still supposed to be mentally engaged?
Right.
I'm only gonna get the ball on the days when them two don't want it.
Right.
That's the problem with being a third option.
Yeah, being a third option is tough.
You never know when you're going because then when you start taking shots when he's supposed to have the ball, or even if you're number 2, if Pippen take a shot that everybody else feel like Jordan should have took, it's confusion.
Yeah.
But so
So you all think the winner of this series between Minnesota and Denver is going to the finals?
I think Denver got the better team because in order for Minnesota to win, Anthony Edwards got to put up like 35 or above.
Yes.
For Denver to win, Jokic can have an off night and Jamal Murray will show up. Michael Porter Jr. can show up. Aaron Gordon can show. You know what I'm saying? Denver got like they whole starting 5, bro. Can put up 20 and 10.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. That's say that for Minnesota.
That's what been getting them back for real.
Because I think this year is gonna be the year Minnesota, if they do lose to Denver, they gonna learn so much from this series. Minnesota the future for sure because they got that. They got that number one. Anthony Edwards gonna be the best player in the NBA, bro.
Minnesota
In the next
and
3
OKC
years.
are the
Yeah,
future.
he definitely
with
coming.
Shea and Ant for sure.
He got the personality. Anthony Edwards ain't scared of nobody. You know what I'm saying?
No, he's not scared of anybody. Especially after Game 5 when he clapping at Murray like, let's get it.
I can't hold you up, man. I think the Timberwolves they got a little bit more edge about them, and I think they're gonna go in there in Denver and fight, and I think they can pull out the win for real.
I think they can.
And I
It's
think they will.
Everybody gonna have to reach down into their soul, bro.
Yeah.
And they gonna have to play their best 2 games they ever played.
Yes.
That's all I'm saying. And Minnesota more talented and more youthful than Denver for sure.
And another thing is you got to remember that in Game 6, Minnesota in their house just busted them up 115-70. So Denver not letting them come here. Not after that loss, and not try to put a 45-point loss on their heads.
They
We would be disrespectful not to mention you got to think about what them young boys doing in OKC also.
Yeah.
Shea Gilgeous is just as good as any player. He a bona fide superstar.
You got Shea, and you got Chet Holmgren, Lou Dort, and
Jalen
Williams.
Williams.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
OKC coming, but they too young right now. They don't got no veteran leadership.
You're not gonna get it your first year. You're not gonna get it your first program.
What is Gordon Hayward leading you to? The bridge to jump?
Hey.
Yo,
I still feel like New York.
He got the veteran leadership. Listen, I'm not saying he's giving you 15 and 10 or whatever.
He don't got no playoff savvy though. He don't got no playoff savvy.
And that's so
might have some veteran leadership a little
He
bit.
lost it when he lost his leg.
Because you got to think the build up for a player be like, all right, I was a high drafted rookie. I averaged like 15 a game. Then I started averaging 20, letting them know I'm here. Then the expectation become it don't matter what you do in the regular season. What do you do in the playoffs?
Oh, absolutely.
But part of the playoffs is how do you lead other people?
Yeah.
You might do your thing. If you score 30 a night and you get swept, it don't matter.
Yeah.
You can get to a certain level to where once we start paying attention to you, what did you do for your team?
Right.
And that's where I feel like a lot of people get stuck.
Yeah, I don't really know.
Because that's a different type of pressure, bro. Y'all starting to expect me to motivate other people. Like, I tell them come to the gym, but they don't come.
Yeah, I think Dallas is going to win that series pretty handedly because OKC.
If they get the right matchup, Luka, how you going to stop Luka one-on-one or Kyrie one-on-one?
Right, and between Dallas and OKC.
I think the Mavs coming, man.
You can't stop
Crutch?
Luka. He's another.
Crutch was telling you that shit last last episode we got. He was screaming. He been screaming at Maverick shit for a minute. So,
well, my thing is,
it's good to see it come up for
last playoffs, they didn't have enough. Having a trade deadline, then they both was hurt at the same time. They never had a chance to play with each other.
But it used to be all.
Who can stop Luka by themselves, and who can stop Kyrie by themselves?
It used to be all Luka for a while, and everybody was like, Luka can't do it alone. Because Luka was literally trying to do it alone for a while until he got Kyrie, and they still didn't want to go. At least for me, I don't think Kyrie and Luka really wanted to, I guess, play together for a while because they both wanted to be the guy. And then they finally.
With what you're saying, look at Steph. Steph ain't falling off. The people around him falling off.
Yeah.
Warriors ain't even. You know how weird it look now, bro, from the standard that was stuck. Like Steph Curry ain't even in the playoffs no more.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. All them old boys that used to be in the playoffs, we're talking 1, 2, 3 seeds.
But see, the thing is, you can't afford to have a Draymond Green on the court. Anybody that don't, if you watch film on Draymond Green, I'm gonna say for the last 2 years, he don't even look at the basket no more.
Nah.
Yeah, well,
He
I
ain't,
think
he ain't even really looking to
We
score.
playing positionless basketball.
right,
Yeah.
but
If you got somebody on the court that ain't even looking at the rim, we ain't finna guard him. We gonna literally just I'm gonna turn my back to him. We gonna double stack.
Yeah.
right.
You know, and that's what's starting to happen with the man. Steph Curry got to leave Golden State.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, put Steph Curry in Minnesota.
I ain't,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna.
Well, see, there you go with Minnesota because it's the same thing with Rudy Gobert. Yeah, we're talking defensive player of the year, but he can't play offense unless you give him the ball with 2 feet and he can just go up and over somebody.
Right.
So
He a defensive player. What I'm saying, you cannot afford to have people on the court that are
Yeah,
not
that are
a
not
threat
gonna
to
shoot.
score no more.
no,
He ain't even looking to score.
yeah, I completely agree.
And that's and really a lot of the footage that people been criticizing Rudy Gobert defense about. Jokic is just that good, bro. Rudy Gobert playing good defense, bro. But if I got my hand this close to your face,
Right.
you still hitting the shot.
We was
What can I do?
I'm saying
Crazy.
we had talked about that a little bit. I think I don't think Rudy heavy enough, man. Cause I went back to when the Lakers won in the bubble. They played the Nuggets in the Western Conference Finals. The White House was putting pressure on that man. You heard me?
Yeah.
He was putting pressure on. I mean, pushing him around, bullying dude.
But pieces that Lakers team had, they lacking now. You had Rondo on that team. You had
KCP.
Dwight Howard on that team. You had KCP. It's a lot of people that the Lakers got. But the thing is, when you look at the business aspect of it, having LeBron on your team puts so much pressure on the contracts and the way that you able to move money.
Right.
But it's perfect because you got LeBron James that's still playing at a high level on this man for you.
Right.
What can you put around him? And I think even for AD, like even last year, AD averaging 25 and 14, but Jokic averaging 28 and 16.
Right.
It ain't that Anthony Davis playing bad. This motherfucker just playing better.
Yeah.
And I think, it'll be a moment in time to where Jokic, you got to respect who he is, bro.
It's probably
Ain't athletic,
one of the best
ain't
big
dunking
men
on
ever.
nobody. Jokic is actually a game you could teach to your 7-foot son if you had one. Jokic's game simple.
Yeah.
Yo, I will say the Nuggets, both of them wings, Aaron Gordon and Michael Porter Jr. Them niggas is matchup nightmares,
They
bro.
7 foot.
They is nightmares, bro.
They 7 foot.
So I mean, like, he asked me about the Lakers run. What happened to the Lakers run? I'm just saying, like, they ran into the Nuggets. They didn't get enough. They ain't have enough foot under them yet. They ran into the Nuggets.
But the Nuggets
worked them.
The Nuggets built a team going off the times because let's say like this Nuggets team against like LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh in Miami, the game evolves.
Yeah.
And somebody, you always got that franchise that get it right at the right time.
Sure.
And the Nuggets did that. When you can run your offense through your center from the high post, the free throw line, that means I got Jamal Murray cut. I got Michael Porter Jr. cut. I got Michael Porter Jr. who decides he taller than Alonzo Mourning. And hit the three.
Right. Michael Porter Jr. just hit or miss, man. That's the only problem.
Some nights.
To me, I'm gonna say like maybe on the team like Charlotte Hornets. If they was to get Michael Porter Jr., he would be the go-to guy for that team. Is he ready for that role? We don't know. Every night.
Right.
But when you got somebody like a Michael Porter Jr. to where I can score my little 12 and we gonna clown.
Yeah. I will add though, I think Boston should walk through the East.
They will,
especially
I
with
think
New
they
York
will.
being banged up. But up until like Hart got hurt the other night, I feel like New York for real can edge them. I just think they got more heart.
Let me
I
ask
think
you
they got
this
more
though.
heart.
New York
Let
could
me
edge
ask you
Boston.
this.
Yeah. Seven.
They don't, but they
Since
only
the
use
trade
like 6
deadline.
guys. They're playing 43 minutes a game. They're gassed.
But that's the problem with Tom Thibodeau, bro. If you look at the Chicago Bulls when they had Derrick Rose, Tom Thibodeau played the same people so many minutes, bro. Your body wear down playing.
Yeah.
That's the only knock that people got on. Because for those who don't know, Tom Thibodeau was the defensive coordinator for the Boston Celtics team that brought in Kevin Garnett,
Yeah.
and that's how he got the job for the Bulls.
Yeah.
The knock on Tom Thibodeau is instead of having a 12-man rotation, he run like 7. Well, he put so many miles on your body.
He got 2 guys that shout, and OG and Julius Randle.
He got Mitchell Robinson now too.
And Mitchell Robinson.
I think OG hurt more. I think the way, but that's what I'm saying. He in the tough position, and so is the Knicks organization. Do we move better with or without Julius Randle?
I think that they move better without Julius Randle, but Julius Randle is too good of a player to have sat out if he's available.
Yeah, man, we doing our podcast, man. Say what up, though, man. Cause money in the building, man. The guy down here, man. This the guy to make all the chicken for the Northeast.
I'll start the Julius Randle slander.
I'm not starting no slander. If he's in the game, dude's an all-star. He's a great player, but they seem to move better without him.
They work harder without him, like the Lakers work harder without LeBron on the floor. Work harder without him.
That's what I feel like. I feel like Julius Randle still got.
They look good though without him though.
They look really good.
Brunson look better.
Brunson went on a run of 40 plus points before he busted his foot.
The unfortunate part. I'm gonna give you a perfect example. Julius Randle and Jalen Brunson is just like when Darius Garland and Donovan Mitchell on the court together. They don't put it together.
No,
like Darius Garland go off when Donovan Mitchell ain't playing.
Right.
Because you got this franchise telling you like he the man, so make sure he got the ball. And then whenever he don't want it, then you get it.
Yeah.
But if you trying to be your own person and you trying to be that guy, bro, throw your game off to where.
Well, that could be like Tatum and Brown sometimes too. Yeah, they're both great players. They play on the court well together.
Exactly.
But when one of them want to take over, it's my turn.
Brown go for 40 when Tatum ain't playing.
Well, they're on the court together. They can't put it together either. It's one of them's going to score 30. The other one's going to get the ball and go every time. And then the other one's just going to sit there. He might get 15, but the other one's just going to have the coldest night in the world. I see it all the time from Jason Tatum.
And I'm going to give you another example. Phoenix is missing Chris Paul right now because he would just pass the ball to Kevin Durant and Bradley Beal and Devin Booker, and they'd be able to spot up. Phoenix look weird as fuck with Devin Booker being the point guard because he's not no natural point guard.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work.
You know what I'm saying?
I think they about to break that.
If you had a point guard that ain't even give me Cameron Payne. Just give me a point guard that don't care about having to score in order to get in a rhythm.
Yeah.
South Phoenix missing.
Right.
It looks so fucking weird with Devin Booker driving to the cup, trying to kick it out to Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant don't know what he about to. I was gonna pull up, bro. You a 40 a point. You know what I mean?
Right, he's a 2.
Devin Booker did a good job adjusting, but that's the best version you're gonna see of this Phoenix thing. You got to break it up. You remember the year where Toronto Raptors had the #1 record in the East, and they had the coach of the year, and they dismantled that whole team. But then you bring a Kawhi Leonard in,
and they win.
And just so happened, the Warriors was hurt that year too. But I'm just saying, like, when you got defined roles and people accept their role, that's where you win at.
Yeah. So
you can't have 5 I'm the man's. Just
No, you
it ain't
can't.
gonna work.
Those are hard. Those teams are hard to win. So just to get back, going through the East, I think you're right there, Liotta. I think that Boston's going to run through the East.
They should.
Either the Pacers or the Knicks. The Pacers are very up and down. They don't really give a damn about defense at all. They're just going to try to score 135 points
I mean,
a game.
but it works. It works. If we can outscore you, be in more shape than you, we at least gonna be competitive.
Yeah.
I think the Pacers taking that Miami Heat approach. Like from what I've heard about the NBA, the one team, Miami Heat, bro, you gotta have a certain percentage of body fat, bro. You gotta be able to get up and down that floor.
Yeah.
But the thing I hate about the Miami Heat is when it comes to the bangers, Adebayo, bro, they asking a lot of him. He already undersized for a center.
Right.
Yeah, they need to get a real
When he
big
go
body.
against the real bruisers.
They need to get a real big body and quit playing.
And my thing is, when you look at the matchup with Minnesota, Rudy Gobert, he's stand in the paint in the circle. I'm gonna just try to block everything coming. When you run into a Jokic that can shoot the three, either you gonna let me be at the 3-point line by myself, bro, or
Right. I mean, it's just so
real quick.
just to
I think these my picks for the NBA Finals.
yeah.
Boston Celtics.
Yeah.
I hate Boston and the fan base.
Hey,
me too.
Big
They can go to
Celtics.
hell. I think it's Boston and the Mavs.
Boston and the Mavs. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's Boston. It's Boston for me too.
Hey, in his mind, we been asking, hey, what's up? How you doing? We finna have some. Let's ask your opinion. Who you got winning the NBA final? Who you got winning now in the NBA?
I don't know. I really want to go.
Matter of fact, by the way, we doing our podcast, so you ain't say hi to the people. You know. Who you got winning it all?
I don't know, honestly. Hi, everyone.
My homegirl BJ, Billie Jean, y'all gonna see her
BJ,
soon.
Billie Jean.
At the Double Up coming soon, coming June. Matter of fact.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who you have winning, taking it off?
I got a split decision. I think Boston should win it because if they don't, you got to break up that team. It don't work.
They're not going to break it up.
And that's why I just brought up Toronto, though. When DeMar DeRozan and Kyle Lowry couldn't get past LeBron, you got to break that up. Then you bring in Kawhi Leonard, then all of a sudden we win a ring. You got to put the right pieces together. If Boston don't win it, but then the problem they got on paper is you just gave Jaylen Brown the biggest contract in NBA
Brown
history.
got paid, Holiday just got paid, and they just paid
So
Porzingis.
what do you do with Tatum?
And Tatum's going to get paid too.
But Tatum, your best player, he ain't got paid yet. What do he want to do? Where do Tatum want to go?
Probably LA, probably La La Land.
You gotta know egos coming to play to where it's like y'all
yeah.
paid Jaylen Brown, bro. He making like $20 million more than me this year.
Yeah.
I'm gonna slide on y'all, though, man.
Yeah.
If you plug a Tatum in to where I'm gonna give you a perfect example. Let's take out Paul George from the Clippers and you put Jason Tatum in that equation. Because that's the biggest disappointment. What are the Clippers doing since Kawhi and Paul George been together?
They ain't breaking that team up.
They about to break that shit up too.
You got to.
They gotta break that shit
What are you
up.
talking about, the Clippers? Yeah, the Clippers are getting busted up.
Once it don't work, bro, you got to.
They just paid everybody.
Kawhi can't stay healthy.
But we're not talking from a fan standpoint.
PG can't
I'm
stay
asking you
healthy.
From a GM standpoint, if you was the GM of the Clippers, how are you going to keep your job, Smucks?
The
How are you
Clippers,
gonna
are
keep
going to
your
get
job?
busted up. I'm talking about the Celtics.
When the owner
Clippers
come
are
in
gonna
your
beat up.
They can break that shit up too.
when the owner come to your office like Smucks,
Not this year.
If Boston don't win this year,
Holiday
they
just
breaking
got
that
a
shit up.
contract, so did Porzingis, and so did Brown. They're not going to go 1 year and be like, y'all are done. Because this is Porzingis and Holiday. This is year one. It's not like this. They've all been together 5 years.
think about
That'd be
how
different.
Porzingis, Porzingis' talent ain't the problem.
Nah.
It's your best ability. Your best ability is your availability.
Yeah,
And if you can't stay healthy, I can't use
That's
you.
a fact. So look,
all right.
I got
Let me say that
Boston.
one more time.
I got Boston in the Mavs. Who you got?
I got the Celtics and you know what? Let's go Minnesota.
I think Minnesota too.
Who you with?
I don't want to make the easy pick.
I'm going with out the East. I'm going with Boston. Out the West, I'm gonna go with OKC.
Okay, cool. Nobody picked
Dark
Denver.
horse.
That's all I wanted to see.
All right. Let's
Who you
move.
going with?
Let's
Just to spice it up, though, it ain't necessarily my real. I'm gonna put my money on it opinion.
Oh, if I were putting money on it,
OKC got the team to do it, bro.
if I was putting money on it, I'd pick Denver. But
They got the. I don't even think they got the team for real, but that's another story. Let's move on. We got
Who you got?
we got the Mavs in Boston.
Oh, Mavs in Boston.
Yeah. Well, let's move on. Let's recap some offseason, some NFL offseason.
Yes, sir.
Desmond Ritter and Michael Penix. We was talking about that before we went
I had to
on.
throw Kirk Cousins in that conversation. If you was Kirk Cousins,
Is Kirk Cousins in Atlanta?
yeah, Kirk
they
Cousins
just signed him to a 4-year, $180 million deal.
What are they doing?
Then they drafted Michael
There you go.
Penix.
What are they doing?
That's
If
what I was saying.
If they
I did,
hired
yeah,
your
they did.
replacement in front of your face, how would you feel?
If I was Desmond Ritter,
No, if you was Kirk
Desmond's
Cousins,
in Arizona.
that's Kirk
y'all
Cousins.
just signed me,
Oh, they traded Desmond.
Yeah.
Damn, where the fuck I been at? Under a rock.
bro. They drafted
Yes.
Penix basically. They drafted Penix.
That's they.
So you signed Kirk Cousins.
That's what we're gonna
to a
pass the
4-year
torch
deal.
to.
But
Yes.
you gonna pass the torch to him while I'm still
mean-
right here?
I mean,
You
Kirk-
just gave me
I
some
mean,
money yesterday.
Kirk Cousins is a professional though. I don't think.
They said that the
I
reason
don't
I
think he feel no
heard
type of way about
the
it. And he
reason
got
I
4
heard
years and he got
was-
some money.
they decided, they said, if you can get a big young quarterback now, go ahead and do it. And they said that in the next couple years, there ain't going to be quarterbacks like this in the draft. So when it's time to replace Kirk Cousins, the guy's probably not going to be there. So they said, we're going to let Penix sit, learn under Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins is going to be the guy. It still doesn't necessarily make sense. I'm not getting him at 8.
We act like this has never happened before.
Oh, it absolutely is.
I watched the Bengals draft Carson Palmer, knowing John Kitna, you got 1 year to do. Even if John Kitna ain't win the Super Bowl, Carson Palmer is going to replace him regardless. But I would say
Even if he don't win the Super Bowl.
a more comparable situation would be when the Packers drafted Aaron Rodgers. He sat for 4 years.
What the hell? That just happened with what's the quarterback's name there now? What's Green Bay's quarterback? What's his name?
Oh,
Jordan
look.
Love.
Jordan Love. Yeah, that's what they did to Jordan Love too.
But
They
you
did the
have
same
to
thing.
acknowledge the fact that it tampers feathers.
Oh
Nobody,
yeah, Aaron Rodgers.
nobody
was so
wants
mad.
to be at a job where, damn, y'all got me training the motherfucker to replace me.
Right. That's what Brett Favre did. He wasn't training
It
Aaron
ain't nothing
Rodgers.
against that
So
person.
Aaron Rodgers said, I'm not training you.
Bro, if I sweep the floors in here, bro, and all of a sudden, bro, they hire you to come sweep the floors, and I know this,
I'm
like I'm
throwing the
showing
broom
my
at
little
you,
tricks. Look, this how I do the bro. I'm
I throw the
like,
broom at you, nigga.
I ain't mad at you. I like you. You a good guy.
Yeah.
I want my
But
job.
one day
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
want
go
my
home
job.
and be like,
I want my job.
you just train the motherfucker
To take my position.
Shit.
Right.
I like Kirk Cousins though. I think he's
solid.
a professional, bro. And I think he handled it well.
I think Kirk Cousins was the right move for Atlanta though, because Atlanta's got Robinson, Pitts, the wide receiver. I'm drawing a blank. London. And they haven't been able to put it together
You
with
got
these
Bijan
young receivers.
Robinson.
So they need
They got all the
so
weapons. They just don't have the person to get the ball.
They needed a
And Kirk
veteran
Cousins is that
quarterback
guy.
to put it together, and they brought in a new coach, new quarterback. So I mean, I guess you could have gone with a young quarterback with a new coach too, but I don't think they wanted to
It was
do
two
that
free
necessarily.
agents I think Atlanta was going to go after. Kirk Cousins or Smucker.
Oh man, okay.
All you got to do is
Just flip it up.
Yo,
Hey,
You
I could be a Tom Brady and throw that
It was
ball
you.
10, 15
I was so
yards.
pissed, bro, when they drafted that quarterback because I was like, so what's Smucker gonna do?
Yo,
I'm gonna sit here and hang out on the locker room.
Yeah.
sit chill at the locker room with us. But so, all right,
Talking quarterbacks,
Caleb Williams and what the Bears doing for him.
I actually like the Bears drafting. They got Odunze, yeah. They didn't get, or did they get Neighbors?
Yeah.
Hold on. Time out, real quick.
Neighbors went to New England.
Time out, real quick. So
Who gonna throw him the ball?
with Caleb going to Chicago, this is a better one for y'all. What about Russell Wilson and the Steelers?
I was actually trying to jump in there when you were. That's why I said quarterbacks.
What about Russell Wilson?
Yeah, they got Russell Wilson and they got
Justin Fields up under.
It's the same situation. I'm telling you. The workforce, the work field getting so thorough now. Motherfucker letting you know. We'll give you a check for a couple of years. Motherfucker trying to figure out when you fall off. We got to keep going. The organization gonna make decisions based off what they think is best for the future. Can't always think about. Or you do see situations where, like when the LA Rams won that Super Bowl, it was Super Bowl or nothing for them. The way they set their books up.
So who gonna be at the end in the AFC North? The Ravens, the Bengals, the Steelers, or the Browns?
I just had on my Baltimore jersey last night, not for no reason. See, my thing is when I wear my Ravens, when I wear my Ravens jersey,
see what he does.
It ain't just a shirt I put on, bro. It's a certain. I have to.
You didn't have to do that.
Why would you even ask that? Like that was a dumb example.
Did y'all get somebody to
Derrick Henry?
No. Did y'all get somebody to fill OBJ spot? I said ODB.
Zay Flowers. Zay Flowers.
No, bro. We need somebody on the other side of Zay Flowers. That's what y'all don't understand why he was so good was because you got to compensate when you got OBJ on the other side of whoever you got on the other side. What are they gonna do? Because Lamar Jackson still can't throw.
I literally just got off the phone with our owner. I'm going to fill whatever position the Ravens need this year.
Mark Andrews is back though, and they did grab Derrick Henry.
Look, I've been in the gym. I might play linebacker.
They did grab Derrick Henry.
You got Derrick Henry.
Did y'all keep your boy Hamilton?
Did
the
y'all
safety?
Joe Mixon?
Did y'all keep the safety? Hamilton?
Yeah, the best safety in the league.
I ain't the best safety in the league. The second best.
That's a sore subject.
Talanoa Hufanga.
Kyle, what
Talanoa Hufanga.
He always gonna say somebody from the Niners.
Come on, bro.
Who is
Just go watch. See, that's how I know y'all don't be watching the tape. Y'all give me names. Listen. They give me names. I go watch the tape. I get them names. They never go watch the tape, bro. That's how I know. That's how I know y'all don't go watch the tape, bro.
He almost bit his tongue saying a K.
Listen.
I don't even know how to say that damn name. Ufanga?
Listen,
I say Talanoa
Hufanga.
Kyle Hamilton, easy.
I do like Kyle Hamilton.
I like him too.
Okay.
What did he say?
He ain't better than Talanoa Hufanga. Listen. Not in coverage.
Forever with
not in coverage, and he's not a bigger hitter.
I don't. I'd have to watch him. If I'm being honest with you, I'd have to watch him. I don't know. He got hurt. He got hurt by the 10th game. If I'm being honest with you, I'm a defensive line guy. So when I watch the NFL, I sit there and watch.
Who's the best defensive lineman you ever seen?
So what's going on with Trey Hendrickson? My bad, not the
Trey Hendrickson.
Yeah, why is he
Man,
doing
I
that?
don't know. He wants he just wants a 3-4 year deal. He's not even talking money. He's talking years.
So speak to the Bengal fans who wanted to get rid of Sam Hubbard.
Want to get rid of Sam Hubbard?
Yeah, just speak to the Bengal fans who want to get rid of Sam Hubbard, please. This is why I don't like Bengal fans.
Why would we get rid of Sam Hubbard? Last year, I don't think he had a great year, but with Trey Hendrickson coming off,
can be great.
I understand that, but he was hurt last year too. I think he had a shoulder.
That's the reason why y'all ain't got no Super Bowl. I'm gonna say that.
I think
Why?
The Bengals don't have
They
a
want to
Super Bowl.
get rid
because
of Sam
y'all so
Hubbard because they
selfish.
want Miles Murphy to come in and take over. I don't think
Who's Miles
Murphy,
Murphy?
the 99, the DT from Clemson. Miles, I know his first name is Murphy.
But is
Or
he
his last
is
name's
he
Murphy.
in? Is he?
He's an end.
That
But
sound like
my
Tight End.
argument,
His mama don't even come to his game.
my argument is that you could either move because when they were in the playoffs, they dropped Hubbard back, and he would spy the quarterback against the. I've made that argument. You could maybe move him to an outside linebacker, let him spy, let him move around a little bit more, maybe a little bit more of a free rush, or you could. I don't know. I think there's a couple places you can move him around, but he's a pretty solid left end with Hendrickson. And when we have the defensive tackles, see the problem is when we don't have defensive tackles, one side you're probably going to slide the line to Hendrickson, and you're going to let the rest go to Hubbard, and they both look bad.
I hate when you
You know
get
what
so
I'm saying?
passionate, Smucks. I see the look on
Listen,
your face when you
listen.
talk about the Bengals. I'm hurting inside. Just watching you
Listen.
talk about it.
Tell them.
Don't you feel it? She see it. She hurting for Smut. When you talk about Cincinnati sports, bro, your face, bro, your cheekbones dropping there.
Hey,
I
relax.
wish they was better.
Relax, because you from Greenwood. Don't do that. You is not from Baltimore. You don't even say it right. He pronounce it Baltimore. He don't even say it right.
What is it called?
Baltimore.
Baltimore.
Everybody know that. It's Baltimore.
This I actually came up with a sign language for Baltimore. It's the crib. You know how much? Do y'all know how much arguing I do between the months of September and February?
Oh, we know.
You see me online, bro.
Oh, we've seen you live and in person. You forget we went to school together for a little bit.
Every message. I gotta see. Bro, I had my Ray Lewis jersey on yesterday, bro. Like, where you get that from?
Man,
Mitchell and Ness, the one. I don't bring it out often.
no, you don't.
But when I had it outside, I went to my little cousin's birthday party, man. Happy birthday, Brandon. Congratulations to Leo on your high school graduation. But I only wear my Baltimore Ravens gear when it's serious shit.
All right. Anyway, back to Cincinnati sports.
Like
Though,
when
I hate that they got rid of. I hate that we got rid of Joe Mixon.
Who was the best Bengals running back ever?
The best one ever.
Corey Dillon.
Okay.
Who you going with?
I don't
John
know.
Carter?
No.
That's your
Rudy
boy.
Johnson?
You talk about Kajana Carter a lot. That's your boy.
I can't believe y'all drafted him.
My guy is Joe Mixon, but I don't think he's the best Bengals running back ever.
You know what? Joe Mixon, my personal friend. But
That's my
even
guy.
I tell him, Corey Dillon.
I think Mixon second best.
I'm not really old enough to remember Corey Dillon though, for real. So like, I don't really
Mixon the
have
best
a-
of
I don't really
this
have a take.
generation.
Mixon right there.
Oh, Cesar Benson. That was your guy.
Joe Mixon is my guy.
Who is your best red? Let me ask you
Who is
that.
my best
Your
red
best
of
Cincinnati
my
red
lifetime
ever?
or of my lifetime?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with your lifetime.
Of my lifetime?
Your best Cincinnati red ever.
My lifetime. The best one I'm talking strictly the Reds that's played for the Reds.
His lifetime.
Of my lifetime,
Yeah.
it's got to be Joey
You remember
Votto.
Smoke what?
Joey
19?
In my lifetime, Barry Larkin wasn't
Okay,
Barry Larkin
Okay,
anymore.
okay.
Long as you said Barry Larkin next.
I was
Okay.
about to say,
And then Junior was good, but I'm talking for the Red. I'm strictly the Cincinnati Reds, not who else she played for. We're talking strictly the Cincinnati Reds.
Griffey should be on your list then. He was
Why not?
too hurt.
What?
Griffey was hurt all the time. He was good.
Don't matter. He was a dog with the
He
Reds.
was good, but
He
he
was a dog
wasn't. He
with the
wasn't
Reds.
junior. He
Nah,
wasn't junior. No
He
more.
he wasn't like Seattle Mariner though. He wasn't like the Seattle Mariners. But I mean, we moving
Johnny
to
Bench,
that's all time.
Tony Perez,
Not of his lifetime.
Yeah, that's all
Pete
time.
Rose.
Those are all time.
Chris
Yeah,
Sabo.
No, I actually went to a Pete
Chris
Rose
Sabo's
game.
not up there.
Look,
Chris Sabo up there though.
I
Yeah,
was
he's
born.
like top-
I
he's like
was
top 20.
born. I was born. I went to
Larkin's
a
up
Pete
there.
Rose.
Yo, we
game.
hold on.
Then I
Hold on, we
came
ain't
back.
done with the off-season recap yet though. We ain't done with the NFL off-season recap.
Y'all some wild boys, man.
Caleb, he's dressed
We
him.
got a long summer,
Yeah, we
man.
addressed it.
I think Caleb is gonna be the biggest bust since Jamarcus Russell.
Well,
By the way, I'm throwing that out there. I'm throwing it out there now. So when it happens, come pay me my
You already
come pay me my bread. Yes, come pay me my bread.
That's
Russell
because
didn't even watch film.
that's because they have
I don't care about none of
Caleb
that.
Williams all the way up here already, and that's because he's going to be a bust. I think he's going to be a good player, but he's not going to be heading all
He's
the
a
way
bum.
above.
He's not that good. I watched him at USC,
Oh,
especially last year. I definitely watched him last year, and I watched him a little bit at
I watched him
Oklahoma.
last year.
Who your
Watch him a
best,
little bit
who
of
your
Oklahoma.
best hitter of all time in baseball, Smucks? All time. Everybody. We had a chance to watch them all.
Hold on. Let's finish football.
Gonna be a bust?
Yeah.
You gotta have a line in front of you.
I understand, but you gotta listen to
Come
what
on,
I'm
bro.
saying.
You do this. You make a lot of excuses when it's convenient to make excuses. But when it comes to Lamar Jackson, it'd be like,
If it
all
ain't
right.
broke, don't fix it.
But I'm not saying. My point is, Caleb Williams is not going to be a bust. Well, okay,
My point is that.
he's going to be a
That's
bust.
my point.
But
He'll be a bust.
they already are like, he's got a
shortstop glasses.
he's got a Patrick Mahomes.
Can I see them one time? I just want to.
Their prescription.
These the ones I used to grab that little ground ball and just.
But no, Caleb Williams just isn't going to be as good as they expect him to be. That's where I got him in the bust.
You don't
Kevin,
think
he's
so?
going to be a good player. He's not going to be great.
What makes you a bust? Like
When
the
they-
Pro Bowls, like the stats.
I think it's.
Joe Burrow a bust.
No, he's not.
He barely made it to the Super
How?
Bowl. When does he play? What did he do last
Joe
year?
Burrow,
He's
bust,
been
bro.
in the year four. He's been in the league 4 years.
I ain't gonna lie,
He's
man.
been hurt
Keep
twice.
A bust, bro.
Keep y'all boys down, man, before I have to slide out of here. Come on, I'm about to walk out, bro.
Yeah.
A
No.
bust, bro.
He said,
Why could-
Joe
can't
Burrow,
do that,
but man, he ain't Joe Burrow is.
No, say it with your chest.
Hitting us.
Say it with
How?
your chest.
You have.
Go ahead. I'll wait. Go ahead.
Joe Burrow,
Wow.
Willie
Say it.
Smith, y'all gave the Bengals the same thing.
You're getting a little bit more bass in your voice. Now say it with your
Oh
chest.
my God. I had to think about what we doing and where we at.
Yeah, we're basically in
God.
I'm
Cincinnati.
gonna text it to y'all.
So,
I'm gonna text it.
Bro.
That way I can get home safe. Like,
How
I'm gonna text it to y'all.
I'm saying how you a bust and you took your team to the Super Bowl with
Did
no
they win?
hold on.
Did
With,
they win?
it don't matter. With
With
no
no line.
offensive line.
you just sat there and said Caleb Williams is
With
not going
no
to be a bust.
offensive line.
Caleb Williams is not going to be a bust because he don't have an offensive line. Joe Burrow went to the Super
I
Bowl
took
with
my
no
girl-
offensive
I
line.
took my girl to the hairdresser, bro, and her shit still wasn't done, bro. Like, was that a win? Was that was the Super Bowl for her? Where she wanted to go?
I'm saying
With all that money, bro, Ed just burned like a mother.
if he can't be no bust at this point, bro. For real, if you ask me, I'm the
If I take you to the hairdresser and they burn your head, that's weird.
bust, bro.
At least we went.
And what he within
You
like
sat in the chair.
he within 5 years right now, right? 5-6 years right now.
I think this is year 5.
Already Super Bowl. Already Super Bowl under his
I
belt.
was
I mean, a
talking
Super
to my doc- I
Bowl
was talking to
appearance.
my doctor the other day, and I was talking about this podcast. I said, I don't know if it's healthy for me, doc. Because these boys say anything, and
Nah,
they
but
expect
that'd
you to just go.
That'd be you. That'd be you. You scream that shit about you
You
can't.
got one another?
You scream that shit about you gotta have a. You scream that shit about they gotta have an offensive line, but when it comes to Burrow not having no offensive line during that historical run, you don't never give him his due. Why not?
He went to the Super Bowl. So did John Elway, and he lost 4 times in a row until he finally won.
Did Lamar Jackson go yet?
Ray Lewis went. That's who
Come
jersey
on,
I had on
No,
last
I ain't
night.
asked you that. I ain't asked you about no goat. Yeah.
I feel like when I be talking to y'all the whole time, this was going on in my head. But I be keeping my cool. Y'all crazy, bro. Y'all was so wild, bro.
Yo,
You want something to drink?
yo.
Water with cranberry?
This nigga's great.
You know what? I'll take a long iced tea.
Hey man,
Yo.
can I have a Long Island?
Yo, he funny as shit.
What do you say? I heard the Lamar Jackson.
Nah,
He
'cause
said,
I asked him-
I'm trying my best,
I asked him
man.
how
to
Lamar
kick it
Jackson
with
go to
y'all,
a Super
bro,
Bowl.
but
He
y'all
said
make
Ray
it so
Lewis, man.
rough.
He said, there you go again, man.
And,
That's
and
not
when I
what we're
think about it,
asking.
think about it though.
And Lamar Jackson been
let's-
having pretty good offensive lines.
Let's keep
Oh,
it
he lost
real.
with the lines have been stellar.
When I arrived at Ohio Media School, I had hair.
What?
Yo,
Damn, motherfucker.
Yo,
Hold on.
I'm sick of this.
Hey,
Bro.
my nigga talking about answer the question.
Answer the
Answer what
question.
question?
Answer
What
the question.
question? You asked him, Smucks.
Answer
I had
the
hair
question.
before I met these two.
But when he was playing the Chiefs, I didn't like that he threw that ball.
Yeah, he said answer the question if Lamar's been to the Super Bowl.
I ain't like that. I said,
How look, is that the
Oh
question?
my God! Yes, the question.
That
What you mean?
Hey, Ralph, is that the question you asked me as Lamar been to the
Can't
Super
throw.
Bowl?
That's what he asked you. So
He got a big arm. He can push down the field. And I hope you was watching throughout the playoffs. I was telling you this shit.
Your hand gestures don't make
Listen,
what you saying
screens,
more accurate.
nigga, you know.
That's why he always want to talk with his hands. He want to distract you.
Wasn't
Bro, be like,
you watched Lamar during the playoffs? Did they have him throwing a whole bunch of screens and slants or what, bro?
I'll be right back.
Yeah, I bet. Exit stage left. Exit stage left.
No, they were actually trying to throw the ball in what was that against the Chiefs, but it wasn't working.
Nah, man. I mean, it just is what it is. So I mean, I don't know what the AFC North pack right now, bro. And I'm gonna be honest. I like the Steelers. I like what they're doing in Pittsburgh.
I did not like what we did in Cincinnati, though.
I don't really like what we did bring back Von Bell though. We did bring back one of the captains of the defense.
We got rid of fucking Joe Mixon, bro. I'm not.
Yeah, I ain't like. Yeah, I was real depressed.
I sat there telling everybody that he got 3 to 4 years left. Everybody's like, "Oh, he's washed." And then what do they do in Houston? They give him a 3-year extension. Come on, get the fuck out of here. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So I can't really think about nothing else I saw throughout the offseason that popped out to me. I don't really want to talk my Niners shit to y'all because y'all be pretty upset about that. So let's move to baseball, man. Cincinnati Reds. We were here opening day to do a relaunch episode, but unfortunately, our good friends here at Hooters, the Wi-Fi kept crashing. It was so packed. I still gotta upload the footage from that day. But let's talk about the Reds' troubles right now, man. They started hot, and me, I'm a traditional Reds watcher. I know they typically don't get hot till about August, but what you think? How you feel? What's going on right now?
Well, they started out. They started out all right. Sweep against Washington, and they had a little bit of a tougher schedule. But here's the thing: it's like during this last little skid, I'd say these last 20, 25 games, whatever it's been, there was a long stretch where the offense did not get going. The offense wasn't hitting, where the pitching was doing good. And then when the offense started scoring 4 or 5 runs, the pitching was giving up 5, 6 runs. Nothing clicked at once. And then we went out west, and things started to click a little bit more, but we still couldn't get it. Losing some close games. But the thing that I have to say is, even though we've had this terrible stretch of going I think we've won 4 of our last 20 games or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
We're only 6 games under 500. So we haven't played the Central really yet. We haven't seen Chicago, St. Louis, Pittsburgh. I don't remember playing Milwaukee, but I guess we did. I'm looking at the schedule over here. I guess we did play Milwaukee earlier in the season.
Yeah.
So we've only seen Milwaukee. It's only 4 games in the Central. We got 25 more. That's huge. Central's been playing bad. Reds are starting to kind of get things back.
I had to step away from y'all for a second, boy. My blood pressure just. Jeez.
Yeah. But beating the Dodgers the other night, 7-0 was a pretty bit, or 7-1, 7 whatever it was, pretty handedly was a pretty good win. I know they got their ass kicked last night, but we play 162 of these things. You're gonna get your ass kicked some nights,
Yeah.
and you're gonna lose some tough games as well. But you're gonna win some too. So like, people just need to get off of this. Oh my God, we're so bad. We got one of the most athletic guys this game's maybe ever seen in Ellie De La Cruz.
Probably one of the younger teams too.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
What I hate
And we
is
got more coming.
Yeah.
if we get our Ellies, we get our, like Joey Votto was the one, like normally like the Yankees, the Dodgers. I think in baseball they need to balance the books to where Cincinnati just can't offer people the money that I ain't gonna
New
say
York,
they can't,
that New-
but
now
New
they
York
can't.
and LA.
In bigger markets. That's what happened. In the bigger markets, you got
it's
more
almost
money
like,
to give them.
to me, baseball, I feel like you got probably, what is it, 32 teams?
We got
in
30.
baseball?
We got 30 teams, and the
6 of them got all the money.
Well, here's the
And the other 24, you just like minor league teams to those teams.
Here's the problem: is they have tried to dial it back a little bit by giving these teams punishments. Because I was actually looking at the draft the other day, and I saw that the Dodgers and the Yankees were pushed down however many spots because of the competitive balance, the competitive whatever. It's like you got to be within like, let's say $65 million of your payroll. Because if you go over, there's also luxury tax for these teams like the Dodgers, the Yankees, the Red Sox.
Once you get over that
Whoever-
luxury tax, you
but they
pay
don't
$1
care.
million. You pay $3 million for every $1 million.
But they don't care because it's the teams like the Yankees that just go out there and pay for their entire team by paying Judge basically $400 million. They're bringing in Soto. They're probably going to give him $400 million when his contract's due. Stanton is getting paid his $300 million from the whatever's left on him from Miami. All they do is pay people left and right, and the Dodgers are doing the same thing. Ohtani's at $700. Betts got $400. Freeman got $400. They got guys on 1 year, $20 million deals. Smith just got an extension for $125. Like, they're just because they're trying to win. If they win, they don't care. But if they lose, they got to start getting the money off.
If you look at like, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what they did for Ohtani. They signed him to a 10-year, $700 million deal. The first 9 years, he only getting paid 18. So that means that last year he getting like 680.
Ohtani is only getting $2 million a year.
That's what I'm saying.
He's getting 68 a year after that.
That's what I'm planning on getting from my degree at Ohio Media School.
That'd be great. Let me know if you get that because I'm right behind you.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what I'm getting at from my degree. Oh, about 30 bands in tuition.
But at the same
but I got a contract behind the scenes.
At the
They
same
don't know
time,
about.
these guys,
Shout out to
the
them.
Yankees,
They don't know
the
about.
Yankees and the Dodgers and all these teams, they don't have any kind of farm system that the Reds had. Hopefully, the Reds and the Orioles are going to change the game by showing these big-time teams that you can set up a farm system, stack it up for 6-7 years. Yeah, you're not going to win for a while, but then when they all come, they're here and they're ready to play. The Orioles did it. They won 100 games last year, and 2 years ago, I think they were at 500, which was way ahead of their schedule. And this year, they're in. I'm not going to say a World Series favorite, but they're in the hunt. The Reds are the same way. Last year, they were ahead of schedule. This year, I was talking 90 games earlier in the year. I don't know about 90 anymore, but I still think we're going to be over.
You make me passionate
500
about
at the end.
baseball, man. I'm about to go put my bat in the car and just.
I'm cool.
It's the greatest game in the
You
world.
know what I was, Smokes? I was home run hitter from time to time, more of a
And I was
get you a
slugger.
double.
That's what's crazy.
I was a base stealer.
I was a contact hitter. I'm hitting it right back through.
And I was a catcher. I wish you would try to steal second base on me,
I
Smokes.
would have gotten you. I would have gotten you. Stop.
I was
Because
a
I'm
slugger.
sneaky with it. Look, I'm coming around. I'm coming right past you, and I'm just diving in. I'm sliding like this.
I was a
Smokes,
slugger.
I would have realized.
I'm jumping over your
If
ass.
it was when I was playing baseball, if you was on opposing team, I would have told you I'm gonna steal that base.
So
I'm a bunt, get the first.
You wouldn't have got
I'm
me.
jumping over.
Remember
My
that?
older
Hey, batter,
years.
batter, hey, batter, batter, batter,
So-
batter.
You wouldn't have gotten me in my older years. When I was in high school, I would have hosed you.
So what you think?
You think you would have shot me down at second base?
Yeah.
Yo,
I'm beating that throw, bro.
No, you're
It take
not.
too long.
Oh
You
no.
ain't even raise your arm up.
I didn't have to. The whole thing is just.
I would have asked your coach south.
I'd have been sitting there like this. Look, I ain't getting back down. I would have thrown it. Now I would have walked the other
he
way.
throwing that motherfucker like Caleb Williams.
Man, what?
No shade.
I ain't gotta throw it as hard as I can. I ain't got a ball in my hand.
Listen, neither,
That's 85 miles down to second base. Get the fuck out of here.
neither here nor there. What you think the Reds need to do to fix the losing streak?
Well, a
What
big
adjustments need to be
issue is we got to start staying healthier. We don't have Friedel, McLean. Lodola just went down. Montes has been out. So, I mean, that's a big issue. So, got to get some of our guys back. But the thing that we can do to, I'd say, pitch a little bit better out of the bullpen, because the starters, from what I've seen, has been pretty solid. I mean,
The closers. I feel like the Reds keep losing at the end of the game, bro. So, yeah, we're up 5-3.
And I
Eighth
think
inning.
our offense, I don't know if we're
Offense ain't putting enough pressure on them.
the offense isn't putting enough pressure on them, because our speed kills. If we can just get on the bases, especially our top guys like Ellie. We don't have Friedel anymore, but when he was out there, it was Ellie, Friedel. Fraley's isn't slow. He's not the fastest, but he can run. Steer can run. And then you put some of
We
those.
still have India.
Yeah, India can run a little bit. Benson's a good runner. You can get on base at the top, and then you're sitting there. A lot of those guys will steal second, especially a guy like Ellie sitting over there. The pitcher all he's doing is thinking about it.
Yeah.
And then there's going to be guys like Candelario, again, Fraley and Steer, and all those other guys that are freaking out there. They're going to get them in 9 times out of 10, because you're probably going to get a pitch that the pitcher didn't mean to throw. He's going to hang a curve. He's going to throw a high fastball right down the middle. You're going to get something that you can touch. And, I mean, that's all it is. So we just got to get on the bases and make them think a little bit more. And I think that would that's what ignited us last year, and it was around this time, after we played the Dodgers.
Well, we got so high. We like around that time we was all at school. The
Yeah,
Reds got so
Yeah, that's
high.
on fire.
Yeah.
When Ellie came into the picture, you had that superstar into the picture. The Reds got super hot, then they got super cold.
It was Ellie and McLean came up basically at the same
They
time.
need me. They need me. I'm a 300
Cool.
batter.
I'm cool on baseball. I told y'all my story.
You're cool on baseball.
Yeah, these are my trials and tribulations as an athlete.
Trials and tribulations.
We sticking
Yeah.
to baseball right now.
Yeah, we still on baseball. This
I want to tell you my story after
That's why I'm
yours.
done with it. Hear me? So I played for Woodline. I played for Tri-County Eagles. Woodline Eagles. 2 years, but I think this was the second year they moved me up. I was big. I was a hitter. I mean,
Oh, my
listen. You know
Look at
how,
him at the plate.
listen.
boy.
You know how to.
He
You know how
probably
to.
be doing the most.
Listen. You know how to pitcher. I'm saying you know how to pitcher throw pitches. You know how to pitcher throw the pitches to scare you off the plate.
I'll be throwing you high and up and in.
Oh,
Listen. You know how to pitcher throw the pitches to scare you off the
Stand
plate.
back up.
Nah, they was throwing them low inside.
Stand back up.
They was throwing them
Stand
low
up.
inside. You
I'd
hear
have
me?
been throwing you. Get your hands back up. I'd have been throwing you pitches right here. I'd have had the pitcher throwing them right here. I would have made you.
This is
tuck
why I
your
quit.
arms And you would have got
he
jammed.
probably used to have that
This
one
is why I
face
quit.
on like.
This is why I
you would
quit.
have got jammed.
Bro threw low inside, and I went to dodge it, but I turned toward it, and the ball hit me in the knee.
So you swung.
I was an age group above my own. He hit me in the knee with the ball. I flung the bat at him, and my mama came from the stands and drug me out the field. You hear me?
Yeah.
I ain't played baseball since.
Hey, that's it.
My trial and
Hey,
tribulation.
this is the reason
I'm
I quit.
cool. I ain't
Well, I ain't quit
You
playing
ain't about to hit me
baseball.
in no knee
You
with
gotta wear it.
a 100 mile an hour
Did
ball,
they
bro.
yell? Did they yell from the dugout? We got ice.
Fuck that. I don't remember.
Well, they should have, because that's what you yell.
I just remember my mama coming from the dugout yelling, "I got belt."
This,
You hear me?
this,
Came from the dugout.
this why I quit playing infield in baseball. I quit playing baseball because I started hooping AAU. And, you know, that was the same seasons. But I remember one time, man, we was playing the Panthers. While I was playing for the Panthers, we was playing against my old team, the Warriors. The ball come off the bat hot, straight to third base. Hot corner, it hit my boy in the face. He dropped like a dead bird.
Man, that shit. Ooh, I've never taken one off the face.
Yeah,
I've taken a couple off the shoulder, but
man, we went to practice, bro. It traumatized me, bro. That ball hit him so hard in the middle of his face. Say, yeah, you won't catch me in the infield again. But I had a strong arm. You know, when you playing center field, you ain't got to have the most accuracy like a pitcher. But if you got that arm to get that ball to throw somebody out at home plate,
they had me at center field.
I figured out my niche.
They had me at center field, right field. I was an outfielder because
you were right fielder.
I could track the ball from anywhere.
Yeah.
And I could throw it from wherever I was at.
Yeah.
I played quarterback.
How old were you when you was playing? About?
I quit when I was 11. I played like 9 and 10.
You know, when you're younger, like little, it's mostly like the worst player goes out and plays right field.
They needed me outfield because we had bums out there. They like, bro, this nigga could run the ball.
It's not
down.
every team.
What position you play?
No, they had me out
I
there
was a
because
catcher.
nobody else could track the ball.
Smucks.
Look,
I could throw the ball from Cincinnati
Look.
Covington.
Look. All the unathletic players play catcher.
Yeah, okay.
Why Smucks don't never believe nobody though?
Okay. This guy.
He always got that third.
I played first.
We best friends though. When you say something to Smucks though, you become this guy. Smucks. I used to be throwing them out, Smucks.
Yeah, so did I.
You know
you can't beat me.
One-on-one baseball.
We need to go to a batting cage.
Man, we do.
About game 7 between Nuggets and Minnesota.
That was at the top.
Your average probably was.
I hit 315 my last year.
I'm with
315. Don't even play it. I hit 315.
Liottx, he said he batted 315 his last year. I batted 350.
In high school?
Yeah.
Damn.
315's good. You acting like that's not good.
Anything over like 270 is
I just
good.
bought a time machine.
The real 270 is good.
For real. I just bought a time machine. We could really go back to like your high school game.
Let's do it.
What they used to say, Bobby, Smucks.
Yo.
I didn't hear nobody.
Like, what was our little cheer like?
Yo.
You know, we all had a cheer in baseball, though. Let's go,
Yo.
We used to yell stupid things in the dugout.
Let's go, Tony. Let's go.
When we were younger, yeah, but high school, not really.
When I used to get up the back, everybody used to be quiet because they knew it was going to shock the world.
Man,
they said, damn, I got to be quiet because I know this is going to be bad. Did they all look away like this?
Ended my career fucking with baseball, man.
When I made contact with the ball, it was an altercation, bro.
So look, before we wrap up, let's get to the last topic. College football spring off season.
Let me just put one idea in there. We got college football, the game.
The game dropping again. Word 25. What is it? July what?
July 14th, I believe.
Word.
We get it on.
I've been looking for college football. The last one they made was 2014. I've been at GameStops looking for 2014 for like 7 months. I can't find it.
College football. What does the landscape look like with Nick Saban not being at Alabama no more?
It looked like
he's still there.
You know why? I think
he's just not the head coach. He's still got the office. He's still.
I mean, but what is that though? What does Alabama football look like?
I don't know because as soon as
Nick Saban leaving and the transfer portal, what does that look like?
As soon as Saban announced,
I don't
like
see
Clemson.
national championships.
like Clemson.
I'm gonna tell you this for real, bro, because no college athlete is going to Alabama for the campus for nothing other than Nick Saban. They don't want to be in Tuscaloosa.
That's what I'm
They don't want to be around that
What does that look
atmosphere.
like?
Wait, yeah.
Does
They don't want
Alabama?
to be. They don't want to be down in Alabama.
No.
Does Alabama win the
No.
SEC
What's
next
wrong
year?
with Alabama?
No. Listen, Smuck. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
The only reason they went there, bro. I'm telling you, Tuscaloosa. You been in Tuscaloosa? What is Tuscaloosa, Bobby? What would push you to go play in Tuscaloosa versus Columbus?
Oh, I hate Ohio State. I'm going down to Tuscaloosa. That's what. Here's what I'm saying though. Yeah, without Nick Saban, let's get this whole Tuscaloosa thing.
I'm so used to you giving better answers. Try again. Say it again.
Why am I going down? I'm not going to Alabama or Ohio State now that Nick Saban ain't there. Is that a better answer for you?
That's what I'm looking for.
There you go. I'll probably go to.
You gonna go to the? You gonna go play for the Buckeyes?
I don't know. I'd go play for Michigan before I play for Ohio State.
Wow.
You don't think so?
Go give your man who just walked in with the Michigan shirt a fat hug for me. Yeah.
He looks like he don't want to be hugged.
Yo, I'm gonna say Caleb Downs transferred to Ohio State
Everybody
because
left Alabama after Saban.
and Seth came to Ohio State too from Alabama because like in actuality, like bro, the Buckeyes been the draw. They've been the draw. Nick Saban was the only thing in the way.
Yeah, Ohio State does get a lot of people, but now I know I
Nick
would
Saban
go to.
was the only thing in the way.
If I was a top prospect and I could go anywhere,
I go to Michigan.
I'm going to
I go to
Georgia.
Michigan.
We'll go
to Georgia.
Where you go hug him
I go to
too?
Michigan.
Where you go hug him too?
I go to Michigan.
I'm going to Georgia.
I
I'm
go to
going anywhere
Michigan.
else.
Blue and yellow look so
Athletes,
better than.
look, the
We're
athletes.
talking.
Let me explain this. Let me explain
We're
this.
just talking football. We're
Okay,
not talking.
it's not
okay,
just
all right.
football. It's more than just playing the game, right? Boom.
Yeah, I understand.
If I'm a college athlete and from what I know about athletes,
Yes.
they go where the coach is and they go where the environment is.
Yeah.
Athens and Tuscaloosa,
You finna go
those
to
are
Crutcher
not the
route?
environments.
You go to Ohio State because it'll make your spirit right. You don't give a fuck about spirit down here at Miami, Florida. All we care about is championship. That's all we chasing.
What you
I don't know
mean?
what he talking about.
What you
What is he
mean?
talking about?
What you mean? That's what they go for.
If he was going to give
I'm
Ohio
telling you
State,
what- I'm telling you what I'm talking about.
If he had to, bro, when I talk to my team at Miami, Florida, bro,
They don't care about none of that. They want to go for the coaching and they want a good atmosphere.
you want
They
to
don't
be Ray Lewis
they
or
don't-
Ryan Shazier. Take a pick.
either or. Either or. What could Shazier have been if he would have broke
You
his
want to be
neck?
Clint Portis or you want to be Eddie George?
Either or. I'd rather be Eddie George. I'd rather be Eddie. Yeah, I'd
I
rather be Eddie
fucked up
George.
with that one,
Yeah,
but
you
I
fucked
couldn't
up.
renege
You
on
should
my
have said.
statement.
You should have said Frank Gore.
Right.
You should have said
I
Frank
messed up
Gore.
though, but I had to clean it up.
He
though.
should have said Frank Gore. That's what you should have said. But that's what they go for. The draw is always the campus,
But to me,
and it's usually the
They-
coaches.
they
The
should have
coaches
been.
first, then the campus.
It's about the ring.
No, it's
bro.
not.
It is.
I mean, the tradition, but Ohio State got the tradition too. Like, we're not losing to nobody. Like when it comes to tradition, like one of the most traditional
So
programs
if
out
old
there.
boy comes knocking on your door from Georgia, again, go anywhere you want in the world. Right now, I'd
I'm
say
not
Georgia's
going to
probably the
Athens.
top pick.
I'm not. No, it's not though because of Athens. It's the atmosphere. I'm telling you what changes the kid mind. Why we steal kids from Georgia and Alabama is because when they go to Columbus, they fit in. It's okay for us to be outside at nighttime. Trust me, bro. I'm speaking from what I know about, bro.
I got you.
When we do our podcast, look, this is what we gonna do, man. We gonna do a
I got you. I was
podcast.
just trying
We
to
gonna do
talk
us a
game
pod.
here, man.
Nah, that's
We
what.
gonna
That's
do a podcast at Ohio State tailgate,
yeah.
and then we gonna do a podcast at a Miami, Florida tailgate. Then a UC one, and we just gonna
Hey, those
figure out the
UC
vibe.
tailgates can be live now.
Yeah, not for sure. Real quick before we wrap up, what about Colorado? How y'all feel about Shador and
I don't think.
Prime and Travis
Did
Hunter?
they establish their offensive line? Because he said he was bringing in big boys in, but I never heard anybody going to Colorado.
I heard Warren Sapp was coming to help him coach.
Yeah, he is.
I think
That's
I
big.
think Shador in the sense, I got into the same category as I got Ronnie. Y'all can possibly, y'all just got different incentives that other people ain't got. Like, because Ronnie, you the number 94 prospect. LeBron gonna move that situation to where however he wanted to work out for Bronny and be able to play with his son just to do that, add that to his resume. Bronny was not impressive playing basketball for USC.
They had him playing out of position though.
Well, I would say
they have him playing out of position.
I would also say in that respect that LeBron has sat there and said, wherever Bronny goes, I want to play with Bronny, which is cool. Got no problem with that. He wants to play with his son. Got no issue.
Legacy stuff, though.
Yes,
that ain't got nothing to do with being the best player all time.
But the difference is
that's father and son
that
stuff.
like where Bronny goes, LeBron might go with him. Cool, you're getting LeBron, which is you're getting a bunch of these fans. Shador Sanders ends up going and all this stuff. You're not necessarily getting Dion coming with him.
If you was a GM, would you trade Anthony Edwards to get Ronnie James? Right. So I'm saying, like, let's be sensible. Like, some stuff, your opinion don't matter. Like, look at it for what it is.
Like, they're the same kind of like the athlete. Their dads are making them more
got
of
potential.
I think Shador is a dog, and I think Shiloh is a dog.
Shiloh's the corner.
I think Bronny a dog.
If you had the number 1 overall pick,
I don't think Bronny's
a dog.
Bronny's a dog.
You taking Caleb Williams or you taking Shador?
Bryce could be better, but
you taking Caleb Williams or you
Isn't
taking
Bryce
Shador?
bigger? Bryce is 6'6". Bronny's what, 6'2"?
I think they're the same player. I think they the same player.
I missed it.
Shador and Caleb.
No, they're not.
They're the same player.
You make my eyes hurt.
Listen,
my eyes ain't got nothing.
This is who they are.
They're the same type of player.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean.
They
That's what I
run
mean.
around
Same type.
and they chuck the ball down the field.
Look, throw 40 times a game, get you 400 yards, but throw 2-3 interceptions.
Neither one had an offensive line.
Nobody answered my question.
He had an offensive line at USC.
Did Colorado get dogs with defense at USC that was killing them? Their defense was trash.
Yeah, their defense was trash.
That's why people still like Caleb Williams for number 1 pick. You're putting up 49 points, bro. Your defense just can't stop nobody.
I understand that, but did Colorado get the offensive defensive line? Because that's what Prime was talking about.
They got the coach.
They got what?
They got the coach. Warren Sapp.
I mean, yeah, cool. They got the
best thing that's gonna happen from that. He can't play on the field. The best thing that's gonna happen from that Colorado situation right now, and I bet you this real talk is a private. Travis Hunter better than all his kids.
Oh, Travis Hunter. I mean,
he know that.
At some point, he's gonna have to. He can't be playing 100% of the snaps or whatever he playing. He playing 95. On both sides.
I don't think he better than Shiloh on defense. I think he's the most well-rounded for sure. Overall athlete, but straight defense.
I like him as a wide receiver more than I do.
Bro, that nigga. Yeah, me too. I love him at wide receiver. I think he should play more wide out.
Man, make sure. May 27th, Memorial Day.
To wrap up.
Yeah.
Yeah, make sure you come out.
I'm dropping 50 on somebody.
Here we go.
May 27th, Memorial Day. We got our first Grill and Hoops tournament. There will be vendors on site.
Yeah.
There will be shooters on site.
Undone hamburgers. Real good.
Come hang out with us, man. We appreciate y'all, man. This is about the longest episode. Hour 19 minutes.
Damn near hour and a half.
It's the longest episode, man. We appreciate y'all for hanging out, man.
We got carried away, man, but definitely, man, we need 8 teams of 5. And if you come here playing, man, y'all gonna lose in the first round. Where I'm getting me a team together. I got mass. I'm at the gym. I'm keeping the ball in the car, lady.
I ain't gonna tell you who I got pulling up, but hey, Again, thanks for hanging out, man. I'm your boy Tony Liottx.
I'm Smucks.
One name, Vaughn. Y'all know what's going on, man.
And you know what happens in the locker room.
Stays
in the locker room. It ain't going anywhere, man.
Peace, gang. Till next time.
See ya. Yes, sir.